We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. David Wells is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. 2 balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Al Kaline is the second out of the opening frame. Into the box, Willie Mays. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. 1-0, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this, this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Mays on third with 2 out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Zach Godley gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. In there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled away. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it, as he strikes out after a long battle here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Digging in, Tino Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in, Jose Canseco. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1.
Nope.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Into the box now, Hideki Matsui. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A pause and the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2. Here it is.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Count still at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. And that ends the inning. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Martinez.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Javier Baez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. First offering on its way. Rafael Devers comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And this one gets away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway after seeing a lively fastball on the pitch.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Williams is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Ready now, Christian Vasquez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Tim Raines. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, Dero. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he has certainly slowed down, and it's in his head a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Alfonso Soriano stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Standing in now, number 18. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And now this is bobbled in left. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 down, runners at first and second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now batting, Bernie Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's set the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Vasquez has it, throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Peraza is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 6, Al.
Next up for the Red Sox, Al Kaline. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Lined into right, a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Willie Mays. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ball
3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And oh, the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Leading off the inning, Tino Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
At the plate, Jose Canseco drilled on the ground to short. And there's one down now. Settling in now, Hideki Matsui. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here it comes, 1-0. This is line to left. Martinez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So stepping in, Tim Raines. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
So just 1 away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foully. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston a couple. They're up 2-0. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alfonso Soriano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Next for New York, number 18 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 18 goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Ehire Adrianza is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Vasquez gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dave Parker. First pitch on its way.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now catching.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The first baseman, number 6, Al Kaline.
Striding in once again, Al Kaline. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. On its way is pitch number 75. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there for strike 1, 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Raines is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ryan Weber will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Coming to the plate now, Bernie Williams. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. That's 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, Even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tino Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Mays is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping in, Jose Canseco. And they're runners at the corners now. Lays off 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Canseco is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Canseco, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Parker looking up and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 51 on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Adrian Almeida, lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 37.
Into the box now, Hideki Matsui, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Tim Raines. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. 3 runs already home here. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Javier Baez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Range is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Striding into the box, Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman, Alfonso.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, number 18. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Joe Carter waits on deck. Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mays looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Joe Carter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
On the ground to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And there's ball 2 now. Pivetta has tossed more than 60 innings on the year and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
Bernie Williams is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ball 1.
Outside.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. In there, 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now at the plate, Tino Martinez.
First baseman, Tino Martinez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Christian Vasquez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Raines is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter number 3.
At the plate, Jose Peraza 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. To third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Matsui will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Robert Stock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Number 89, Robert Stock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Stock has registered more than 80 innings of work, and with an ERA in the 5s has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Count is 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second, right to him, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Hideki Matsui. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
digging in now for the Yankees, Tim Raines, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Now back, second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Soriano carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Martinez, still going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the lead is now 7-2. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Number 18 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0. Is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but
a dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that hitter was on the previous pitch.
So now to the plate, Joe Carter, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mays is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's 7-2. Graham Lloyd has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Your attention, please.
Now a ball hit pretty
Now
well to the
pitching
left,
for the
but this
New
is
York
going to wind
Yankees.
up in the seats foul.
Number 38.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled
Oh,
off.
that pitch is out.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lloyd has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batter, designated hitter.
Fouled away. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Now batter, the left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Range is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Matt Barnes.
Please. Now pitching for the Red Sox. Number 32, Matt Barnes.
First offering on its way. Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
2-0.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
3-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batter,
Digging in to try it again, Bernie Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Into the box, Tino Martinez. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Jose Canseco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Line towards center field. Mays is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Hideki Matsui looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
That's a ball.
And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Tim Raines is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the stretch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mendoza comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. So after the misplay following the strikeout, Vasquez reaches on the error after the strikeout.
Second baseman.
Jose Peraza swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And another foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-3 tonight. The New York Yankees win for a division best 113th time. David Wells records his 18th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First quarter.